It will come out when you are summoned to another world. Wake up. The assassin's job seems very normal. But the stats are 10 times 0 stronger than the others. Only then do they possess rare skills that are hard to find. Kaizen friends follow in the footsteps of this lucky friend. To see his path in the future. Is it really the red carpet? Like when we just started. Start the episode. I saw a scene right away. A fight between two assassins. The Kier killer was unlucky. When you encounter a big hand in the profession, is the infamous silent killer. However, he decided not to back down. The game is to go to the station. Dose to eat a lot. Maybe after tonight, the bike will turn into a car. The two assassins are fighting in the middle of the night. It's like somebody lit fireworks. The unknown killer has a lot of tricks. But they're not very effective. It's terrible. You know, aim for the middle leg to strike. But unfortunately, the enemy is a silent killer at the top of the drama. So don't lose. It's great. It's all out. The killer changed his job to selling salt. There's no more in the way of the next silent killer. We'll go hunting. Each cold wind swept through the night. Death is as light as a rose. The scene suddenly moved to a school, where the students were chatting furiously. After school, Guy Asahina. I plan to go to the sword club after lunch. Siri is very confident. Help you learn to mend torn clothes. Tsukasa, the student council president, is very busy. There is no time to go out. People watching Kagome. This anime and bread is the main. Our Akira in class is invisible. Some students don't even know your name. There is also Kagome anime companion. Otherwise, your life is as pale as snail water. There's an unexpected Canadian Phantom event happening. Who's playing SAO? It looks like this is real. The entire class is transported to another world. The king solemnly declared. They answered the call. From a world called Morrigan. This is the largest righteous kingdom in the 6 human lands. Where they're threatened by ghosts. The king claimed only courage. A warrior from another world defeated the demon king. After digesting that amount of information, Akira must be Isuke. They always ask to see your Kajin. A lot of Isuke knowledge. Then everyone is guided. Check the function and open the property table. Courage is only one. Even if it's not, attributes are still higher than ordinary people. Series of unique and powerful functions began to reveal. It makes people very interested. The number of jobs seems very diverse. It doesn't seem like AI. It reminds Goodwill not to touch the ball. I can still see my own status. Useful without saying it early. A series of students self-check. Akira also checked herself and horrified to realize his attributes. It's terrible. Career killer. It's about 10 times higher than other students. Akira decided to hide this information. You're using high-level stealth. When the official called Akira's name and asked him to put his hand, the whole class saw a gap. The brave finally showed up. That student council president, Tsukasa. The strength of the brave is high, but still much shorter than Akira no age. The test ended in good. Next time, everyone will be given their own weapons. Akira is still in hiding and thinking. You feel something dark. Holy shit, Akira. The entire class is being monitored throughout the process. You just discovered the peepers. I have not seen this suspicious man. Search all over the castle. Akira orders an abandoned room with no occupants. With superior physical, he decided to go out and gather 10 more useful information. Akira overheard the king talking. They despise children from a world without magic. And ordered them to block access to the library. You stupid students. It's always easy to lead, more than smart minds. Akira insists they're plotting. They are evil and realize they can kill them. The king suddenly felt cold behind him. But when I turn around, I don't see anyone. The next morning, Kira. I wonder if I should have talked last night. Thought line was cut off when Tsukasa. He promised to help the world. The whole class enthusiastically agreed. 01 Akira is out of words. Not yet. By default, the king is on his side. Very naive. That's it. Where are we going? Soldiers to stop the water, to stop the land. Saran, commander of the corps. He will be the one to guide the students. Fight. He announced everyone. A month later, to go into the underground labyrinth of exploration. Currently, Akira is still not sure of his predictions. You need more information. High probability, at least in the next month. The king will not do anything special. Are moving in a state of sudden invisibility. Akira was called back by Saran. He saw Akira through the magic eye. Something like an infrared camera. Don't move, don't worry, Saran hasn't told anyone about Akira yet. He asked Akira to keep it a secret. I own a ghost label with the king. Sit together. Akira shared that she wanted to go to the library to read books. Magic. He also told me that his hiding skills are expensive. The others are level 1. Saran proposed to teach Akira magic. That makes you so excited. However, Akira, I have to find a way back to the old world. With the family, Saran empathic, but said do not know how. I advise you to focus harder. He'll train Akira. In exchange, you have to tell stories in the old world. With experience watching Kaizen, then telling stories for Akira is as easy as eating cake. You have to enjoy this new world. Back to the old world later. Through Saran, Akira gained a lot of knowledge about heterosexuality. Out here, outside of humanity, there are also spirits and beasts. Level yourself. You have to fight monsters to level up. Training skills also increased. The story is starting to get interesting. It turns out that the first warrior from Japan. And that person also has the same Akira level skill. After a while Akira went to Saran. You found something cool in the library. This book is about the coup. And disguised as a cookbook for his wife. I guess Akira saw it anyway. This is the book he wrote. The king is rotten. He's trying to bend the rules of the world. Saran 0 Bobby. But nothing can be done because the army is indebted to the king. Akira finished reading and understood. Saran wanted to depose the king without making a big deal out of it. If an outsider like you would please the king. It's going to be very simple. Akira shared. I used to stand behind my back. A king he doesn't know. Saran, it's right that you two don't kill people. Even though you're the killer. If you want to go back to the old world, the more you shouldn't turn your head once you get down. Akira thinks Saran is right. If you become a murderer, your mother will cry. Akira doesn't understand a thing. That Saran doesn't want to borrow your hand. Why am I so excited about you? Give without replying Sao. It's simple. Saran values talent and Akira has great potential. As soon as it is summoned, you don't follow the crowd. It's about thinking your own way. Akira's job, only those who have overcome many difficulties on their own. Making Saran is like walking in Akira's stomach. Know all your heart. From a young age, Akira had a faint AI to keep an eye on him. So you've got to train your independence. So the new thinking is somewhat more mature. You two talk all night. The popularity also increased. He. Time flies like a flag in the field. It's the day in the labyrinth. Akira found a girl. Just look, staring at the labyrinth explorers. The girl asked Akira if she knew how to summon you. The price is how to sacrifice. When you know, we'll meet again and talk later. And why does it seem Akira has more problems to investigate? Inside the giant maze, the students fight fast with very bloody monsters. The monsters are getting bigger and bigger. Saran said it was time to collect. I can't believe the exit was blocked by the monsters. Now, we can only open up blood. After throwing the monster chase item given by the princess, young Tsukasa just realized a thing. The number of monsters has decreased. Instead, a boss appears. What is the plot between the two of you? Why do you hurt yourself? Akira didn't panic. You spanked me first, but it's done, Grandpa. Young Tsukasa, this hero. Weak straw, but still trying to light the wind. Only the brave can save the world. So the beginner must know how to keep himself. You have learned a lot now, stupid. I like to show my high self. Akira is sober. He knew that Tsukasa had a curse, so he asked someone to solve it. Student council president, there's no such thing as a broken spirit. To be able to return to the family alive, Akira decided to use that. Don't worry, deploy. There is support in the back. Suggestion to summon lightning strike straight at the boss like this can hold him. Take advantage of time. Akira activates a skill called dark magic. Dark magic skills, though strong. But it requires a lot of energy, and it's difficult to control. The boss that was pierced through looked like a beehive. The students looked up at the boss. Akira pulls into the world over there. It seems that the skill will lose control. Fortunately, Saran showed up in time. Gets mental strength, doll. Akira successfully recovered that dangerous skill. Good job. You saved everyone here losing streak. After coming back again, Akira is praised by Saran for saving everyone. Especially when you have control. My magic, something that's out of control. During practice, Saran reveals that extra skill of Akira. He's never seen. I advise you not to use it, unless really necessary. It's too dangerous. Then Saran gave Akira a sword. Forged by the first warrior. The warrior now has a holy sword. Moreover, his wearing it will be noticed by the king. Because this is Saran stolen from the royal armory. Steal food is always better. Akira thanks Saran for the sword. The sword is called the Dark Sword. There is a message from the hero. I hope it will help my son. People who will come in the future. Akira wants to meet the first warrior if he can. Saran wants to see you too. Think of the brave. Tsukasa seems to be under a very strong curse. Although it has been solved many times, it still cannot be completed. Saran can roughly guess who did it. Saran. It seems to be the same person Akira was referring to. Think about now. I caught Tang at the battle. From now on, the curse of the warrior is officially lifted. I can't believe it. Princess of a nation. To do things that are no different than witches. The princess just kept repeating, everything you do is for the king. After Akira left, a more horrifying truth is revealed. This country seems to be all puppets. It's all controlled by the king. After returning, disclosure advice, the princess is now the king's puppet. He even said that he hasn't given up yet. After all, the man in the Saran is the king. Or another power. Saran told Akira not to sleep in the palace. Because the princess will curse everyone except the brave. But I can't do that to you. Because of unknown status. Sao. The first thing people do in this world is get arrested. Put your hand on the test ball. In the meantime, you can open the window yourself. The previous state. Akira was careless. He showed his face when he confronted the princess. If you can't control it, remove it. The soldiers will search for you all over the city. Saran is not angry. Akira wonders why you're not angry when I make a mistake. AI youth without impulsive moments. Work according to your feelings. Saran's point of view. It's about support. Dealing with the consequences is the responsibility of the top of your head. Akira, I wish my old world had grown-ups. Saran makes you joke. Take me with you when you go back to the old world. It sounds naturally annoying. Looks like Akira hasn't said anything. Early morning the next day, Akira came back and saw that everyone was in a commotion. Look at Tsukasa's status. It looks like the curse on him is over. The reason people are upset is that this is the captain. Saran went to get the lunchbox. The people who were cursed by the princess were immediately condemned. Akira is the culprit. The king ordered the soldiers to execute. The case for Akira. I realized I was trapped. Akira goes into hiding and contacts Deputy Commander Jules. Revealed Saran was murdered by the Night Crow assassination team under the king. In the room, the captain has prepared travel gear for Akira. You run away. Communication completed. The deputy captain secretly prayed for Akira's safety. It's not too late for Akira to return. Until late at night, the king could not believe Saran died so easily. Now the plan, invading other countries, there will be no stopping. Controlled children will be good chess pieces. Free resources of war. The king ordered the princess to send someone to investigate. Akira to variable room. While running away, Akira remembered Saran's advice. The best place to hide is the labyrinth, although there will be a shortage of water. The deeper you go, the more powerful enemies you'll encounter. The easier it is to get promoted. Air concealing skills. It doesn't have any effect on high-level monsters. But obsessive skills. Police is different. If you practice high, it can help clear your body temperature. As Saran says, level 100 will unlock new special skills. At that time, the power Akira will raise the flower to another level. Walk into the boss room. We won't be able to retreat before one side dies. The danger always goes hand in hand with the benefit. If passed, it will increase a lot of levels. The boss's room is dangerous. Not being careful is like playing. Akira was hit. Your life is hanging by 1,000 pounds. Now is not the time to hide. Akira unleashed magic tricks, shadow photos, after you passed out. This skill is automatically activated. Recovery mode for the owner, always. The energy is taken from the magic archive. Akira gets every time he kills a monster. Move the scene to Tsukasa. He couldn't get the AI to kill the Demon King. Through Vice Captain Jules. He knew about the princess's curse. I thought there was someone awake. I can't believe there are still ordinary people. Maya can't help but destroy. So the Tsukasa group was released by the king. Asahina Cho too. He vaguely remembered that he'd cut some glass. Strangely, yes, that's why Tsukasa's team of warriors. Again, large number of members. In fact, the operator of the Asahina slashed the glass. The curse is Jules. The captain has calculated everything and handed it to Jules. That mission before he died. A segment of the past while on the earth of Asahina. It turns out that he knows Akira. We don't talk to each other in class. Too coincidental. These two brothers-sisters are best friends in class. Asahina regrets ignoring Akira. This time you want to join forces. Akira finally woke up unconscious. I think of my mother and sister. Akira rushed to check the properties. I can't believe all the stats have recovered. Special magic skill shadow photo has increased 2 levels after just 1 use. Don't care much anymore. Akira continues to move now that he has been on the 7th floor for the past year. That's great. It was here that Akira discovered an injured elf. You missed the hand that activated the eyes of the world. A skill you think is too dangerous. The beautiful elf woke up immediately. Check, and Akira, always, though very weak. She only has 2% HP, and also possesses the world's eye skill. After confirming Akira is a good person, the beautiful elf collapsed again. Take Amelia to safety. Akira Cho to girls with high fever. You're hungry, right? I smoked 8 porridge, my beautiful sister. Akira carried the elf from the 75th floor to the 6th floor. 9 for safety. Amelia is a royal. She asked Akira if she was still in bed. Don't worry, at Akira's face. With this kind of integrity, you absolutely don't do anything dirty. When you are tired, rest. Don't ask the hard questions. For the first time in my life, I get attention. Take care of others. The elf is happy. After getting well, she followed Akira for an accidental reason. If you are too addicted to boys, say Rob. All the way to the boss room. This is a dragon. A high-level boss can see through hidden abilities. However, its only value is Akira's pedestal. That's it, Amelia. He seemed surprised to see the scene. Akira kills the boss. Akira just happened. Use the surrounding magic to cast a shadow. Maybe there's something special about it or something. Amelia must be so surprised. The dragon's body suddenly glowed. What's going to happen next? Continue to happen in the boss room. The dragon body disappeared. Instead, it's a cat. Amelia, after seeing the monster's information, she came to the conclusion, it's a cat with transformative skills. If it's a real dragon, it's much harder to defeat. Amelia knows a lot. Akira wondered, is she using the label world? And Amelia asked Akira back. Why do you have that skill and not use it? Akira explained that he still couldn't control it. Maybe the level is not enough, but Amelia insists. It's just because you're rejecting it. The black cat suddenly spoke. Why am I eliminated as you beat me? And explained that it turned into a dragon just for fun. But it seems to have gone too far. The first time I saw a cat talking, Akira innocently asked if you knew how to talk. The black cat raised a contemptuous voice. Don't join me with the lower monsters out there. It's proud to show off that the Demon King created a ghost. Objects with superior intelligence. I am here, and you are the best. Smart people have to get into the pot. Black cat accepts 7 defeats. Akira, do what you want, but first, there's a message from the Demon Lord to you. I'm waiting for you at the castle of the Demon King. Ma Vuong, according to theory, must together with a group of brave men. Akira wondered, why does the devil know you're going to this dungeon to plow? This is a problem that the black cat can solve. It's just taking orders. Finish the task. The black cat urged Akira to finish it quickly. Because monsters and ghosts, the race is the common enemy of all other races, right? The more you want to log out, the less I want to kill you. Akira refused violently. You're skeptical. The idea that all demons are enemies. That sounds wrong. Until now, the power that threatens your life the most. It's not a ghost. Amelia reminded me. The door will not open until one of the parties is logged out. Akira claims to know that. But the reasons for not killing are endless. Because I like cats, how can you go down with a cat? It's so beautiful. The black cat is challenged. If you're not afraid to starve here, go ahead, so that we can live. Amelia has both ways. It's the owner's contract. If Akira turns it into his magic beast, he will no longer be the boss. Black cat despises Akira. I want a contract. It needs someone who can control the superpower. I forgot how I was defeated, black cat. Amelia, give or take. With Akira's ability to control magic, you're qualified to perform the ritual. However, it is only qualified. The likelihood of success is still unknown. If 7 fails, can cause one of the 2 to log out. Or blacker than both flying the same color. Akira still accepts. Because of the attitude of life, the black cat's flight annoys you. He knew he was going to die, and he laughed. I don't value life. Want to start the ritual? Akira had to give the black cat a new name first. You call it Zoro. Because it has beautiful fur like the night sky. The next step is to transfer power to the enemy. Once you start, you can't stop. Akira must succeed. Otherwise, Amelia knows how to live as Sao. Don't worry about your daughter. Akira is not going to die. The ritual begins. Akira's soul will be transported into Zoro's world. When Akira opened his eyes, he saw a city in front of him. Fire smoke everywhere. The man who destroyed this place was not unexpected. Yes, it's Zoro. Zoro warns Akira to kill him. Or the salt cellar will be you. The war between humans and cats begins. Advantage leaning towards the black cat. Counter-attack the weak man Kier. That's right, this is interesting. It looks like this is going to be a dramatic battle. But no, Akira pushed the self-destruct button. Akira was determined not to draw his sword. I didn't mean to hurt Zoro, and I guess Zoro didn't really want to kill me either. There are no rules for catching ghosts. We must destroy other races. There really is no such rule. But this is the nature of the devil. Akira promises to take care of Zoro, so that it doesn't go on a rampage anymore. The words that touch Zoro's black heart. Because it's boring, they do things by wild instinct. Of yourself, it's much better to have an owner to direct you. Akira is still alive. Amelia is extremely happy. Tears fill your eyes. The ritual of perfect success. Akira is now officially Zoro's lotus child. Don't worry, even if Akira starves, there's no shortage of fish to feed the Zoro. High enlightenment, lotus. This Zoro temporarily for your SAO reviews. The current boss room is no longer the last boss, so the shift matrix came up. If you don't use it, the exit won't disappear. Zoro is a little tired and needs rest. Amelia suggested But to talk secretly together. To understand each other better. Move to the brave group. Now everyone is in a country called Yamato. This is a country built by brave men a few generations ago. The style is very familiar. This place doesn't look heterosexual at all. It's like a miniature Japanese society. Siri, surprise, please, mustard of everyone, addicted to spicy food. The highway is running out. A member of the group giving an opinion. To become an adventurer. There's a way to get home. Sucks. Defeating the demon lord is the shortest way. Because they need credit. To negotiate with the king and the princess. About how to return. You have to go back there anyway. I can't leave my classmates in control. Asahina wants the group to stay here and wait for Akira. Because of his intuitive skills. Akira is very strong against the Demon King. Without him, it's suicide. There are still people who don't believe. Akira thinks Captain Saran was killed by you. I can't blame him either. Because before everyone's consciousness has been cursed by the princess. Distortions that lead to false judgments. Tsukasa. Agree that Akira is strong, but it's very difficult to fight together. He lamented. Akira's the kind of person who doesn't even remember my name, even though we've been in the same class since kindergarten. It's true that Akira is very uncooperative. Asahina is also a victim of Akira forgetting her name. While both girls' younger sister is a classmate. Listen to the rumors, only saints. The warrior sword destroyed the Demon King. You have to upgrade your own power. If not, you can end the Demon King, even with Akira's help. Amelia's past. She was murdered by her own sister. Run again. Why don't you run again? Amelia was cornered. She was lucky to escape the hand of death, and was swallowed by a black slime. I don't know when I wake up. He was in the labyrinth and was saved by Akira. The slime doesn't hunt because it can't digest. That's why Amelia survived. Amelia didn't come home for her. Twisted have courage face sister. So far she hasn't. I know why my sister assassinated me. Akira shared a touching story about her sister. In the old world, you put your head to work. Make money to make a surprise for your younger sister. People who usually see Apple 17 are delighted, but Akira's sister is angry. She doesn't want her brother to wake up early. Just for my own personal preference. Fortunately, Akira's mother helped. Your sister is reluctant to accept it. Akira concludes that the family sometimes quarrels, but they always come back together. Anger or hatred is only temporary. The new friendship is forever. Akira wants to go home immediately to see his mother and sister, but before that, there's something you need to do. Akira confided in the old world that he was almost invisible. No one really cares about you, but here's someone who found you. Not only that, it teaches you how to survive in a tough world. This man was murdered by scum. Just because it's related to Akira. Akira announced he won't go home. Until revenge for Captain Saran. Ikon restrained his weapon and threatened Amelia. I'm scared. To dispel the air, Akira's stress has brought Zoro Ra as a pastime. It's also interesting, but Zoro said, no, it looks so wild. It's not just Akira that Amelia also identified herself as a genuine lotus. This serious talk, Akira and Zoro, because the two souls are connected, life is also shared. And both of you can communicate with your mind, even in the distance. Amelia was jealous. Akira agreed that it was me who made the contract. Amelia said small, I'm not jealous of Akira, jealous of Zoro. It's time to leave. Zoro doesn't know where the exit will lead. Someone who has knowledge and can create magic. There are only a few ghosts left. After revenge is over, Akira decided to go on a trip to the ghost race. Just asked to draw a map. By the way, I just stopped by your happy man. Before that, Amelia heard that the circle shifted pale blue. We'll take people where they want to go. If many people come in, it only reacts to one's will. Have the most desire. She claims to be anywhere. As long as you're with Akira. At that time, Akira, I thought about returning to a peaceful life. Family, but that's just a thought. But now is not the right time. France. The final movement took the group to 6 locations. Forest, the land of elves. Amelia was in a panic. Because she's not ready to go back. Don't move. If Akira misses one, he will fly away. He saw Amelia. Liam's name, he called her a traitor to the kingdom. You are no longer a noble princess. Run away like last time. I don't have time to run anymore. The group was surrounded from the Akiraka side. Appear. Welcome to the abandoned sister who's back. Episode 4 opens with a scene in the Elf Kingdom, where Amelia was born and raised. Akiraka's sister is much superior to her. Especially the ability to fight. Day by day, Akiraka always works hard to improve herself. However, the heir to the future kingdom is only one. It's Amelia, although Amelia is delicious. But Liam offered to annul her engagement. Akiraka came out with a harsh statement. Because my dear sister is an unlucky child. Amelia's bad luck makes her a sinner. The whole kingdom is spinning. Go back to the present. Amelia was going to leave as soon as Akiraka showed up. What do you have to do to keep these people safe? Akira has it covered. Akira accuses Amelia of hurting Liam. More crime. Akira asked directly, you can call her a criminal. What did she do after all? The evidence is still here. Amelia disguised the poison as a cure. Give it to my sister. For harming the royal family. Even the royal family can't forgive. Amelia tried to explain, I really gave the right medicine. But Akiraka asked the opposite. I'm saying you orchestrated the whole thing. Makes her stiff. Then Akiraka also thanks Akira for bringing the fugitive back. Take advantage of loopholes. Akiraka used the spell on Akira. It turns out that's it. Sao people who used to be loyal to Amelia turn your back on you. Akiraka taunting Amelia. Dear sister, we are out of allies now. I find my handsome man fascinated. Amelia was angry. She confirmed. Akira decides what he thinks. And what he did. Akiraka can't take that away from him. Dismiss it and apologize now. Akira said he didn't make Amelia. Fun as K's and see you drop like. Skills do not work due to too large a level difference. This is basic knowledge. Akiraka was deeply offended. Determined not to believe. I lost to a commoner. Believe it or not, important distortion. Akira asked you to drop the charges. People like Amelia would never humble themselves, hurt or deceive others. Akiraka is spicy. She ordered the soldiers to treat Akira. I thought there would be a war. I wonder where the king came from. Soldiers stand out to pray for Akiraka. Put all the blame on Amelia. It's a cheap charm trick. The king looked out. I'm sorry, Akira, on behalf of my daughter. Relying on the masses to attack unilaterally is a cowardly act. Sorry, he asked. Akira left immediately, because other races are forbidden to set foot on this land. Emilia eloquently announces that she will accompany Akira. Because I love you. King Zero do. Emilia is the future heir to the throne. Is real life, those who want to do it, those who don't want to do it. Akira Chen equals one of her stories. She decides for herself. Even if you have to face a country. Akira also sided with the threatened Emilia. The king announced a 1vs1 challenge to Akira. But he did not go to war. Your replacement will be Akiraka. The game will be held in front of the sacred tree. In the tradition of the elves. Emilia feels guilty, but Akira assured her not to worry. I've heard the name Bad Boy. Akira is curious what it is. Emilia explained that it was a tribal legend. Elf about twins. People who don't look like parents will wear ears. Disaster to the land. But the custom of killing those children has been abolished. Akira praised Emilia's hair and eye color as beautiful. It makes a point. As observed by Zoro. There's something wrong with Emilia's sister. Zoro thought Akiraka. He deliberately said cruel words to dishonor his sister. This duel. Akira won't use the gas mask. It's not fun. Emilia warns Akira to be careful because Akiraka is the strongest swordswoman in the clan. The two sisters were very close, so Emilia understood that her sister was an aggressive person. That sounds terrible. Akira is looking forward to it. The king reminded Akiraka that she must win. To prove the value of royalty. After all, the enemy is the future sister-in-law. Akira refused to draw his sword. Before the match, Akira sincerely thanks Emilia. I was angry at you earlier. Now, Akira just needs a win. Emilia will be free to do what she wants. Green beans, Momlo, let's fight and listen to this couple. The match begins. Akiraka actively attacked before meeting Akira Dodger. Akiraka immediately activates the magic booster-up weapon for long-range attack. She only knows how to use this one magic, so I trained it to the point of transcendence. However, the program is still very young. It is my family's advice to surrender. Akiraka shouted. I never did. Make peace with the man who stole everything from me. Hatred gives Akiraka more power. To deliver a fatal blow. The moment of truth. Emilia wakes up. The role of women in legends. It is like the son of God. 01. Growing up will turn the world around. Since that day, the existence of Akiraka in everyone's eyes means nothing anymore. Liam ran to Emilia. Carrying a mystical object in your hand. This mysterious object is a branch. The tree of God carries within it the power of purification. Under the divine light, the enchanted soldiers. It's back to normal. Akiraka is desperate to lose everything. She's frantically attacking. If Akira doesn't support this trick, some people are sold for salt. You activate the shadow magic and control it. Swallow the attack like a storm. After stopping the attack, Akira collected it to wrap herself. No more enhanced magic dolls. Akiraka was easily defeated by Akira. After the battle, Akiraka commented that Liam is quite strong, so quickly solved the fascination. I woke up and hugged my sister. It also helps people solve their magic. Emilia reveals a heartbreaking truth. Liam wasn't fascinated from the start. The truth follows the truth. The king confessed that I was the one who stole everything from you. It's time to remember everything. Then the king lifted the seal of Akiraka's memory. As a child, Akiraka was a very hard-working girl, not managing day and night. Once in the labyrinth, Akiraka met a mystic. He gave her a familiar sight. Right? This is what Akira's group of classmates used to do. Used before, instead of chasing monsters like the proverbial. Then he summoned a boss. After Akiraka uses that item, she had to fight more monsters than level. It's even scarier that we can run out of it. The killing of innocent people. Liam led people to the rescue. But he was unfortunately attacked by a monster. Liam's death made his heart. Akiraka almost collapsed from sin. However, Emilia did at that time a miracle. The proof is Liam's resurrection. It's a career in legend. Even the dead can save lives. So that Akiraka no longer obsesses over sin. The king has sealed her memory. The whole country knows what only Akiraka doesn't know. You see, your sister is loved. And from there, it's gradually formed a way of thinking. My sister stole everything. The king wanted to make Akiraka more confident in herself, after winning Akira. Then tell the truth, to ease the psychological burden on girls. I can't believe it didn't go according to the original plan. Akiraka was defeated. Liam admits he wants to separate his sisters. Out before Akiraka's hatred grows. I will work with you to expel Emilia out of the kingdom. The reason Liam wasn't mesmerized, I'm lucky to have a magic leaf. In the resurrection, has since been immune to Akiraka's mesmerizing skills. The truth is revealed. Akiraka feels like an idiot herself. Emilia comforted her sister. And so, the bond between the two of you was mended. Time will heal all wounds. Forget the tragic past and look to the future. It's all bright. It's all back in orbit. Everyone had a big party. As promised, the king won't stop Emilia from going on an adventure. Akira is gone. Unmarried men, married women, married men. In the dark is Sao. Emilia asks Akira to call her by her first name. Don't call her anymore. And then she declared, I'll go anywhere with you. Forever together. Just take it. Zoro is a cat that's been forced to eat dog food. On the other side, a group of brave men are on their way to 6 Beastlands. Set year. It opens with a soft parting scene in the Elf Kingdom. There have been kidnappings on the coast recently, so the king decided to send bodyguards to escort Akira and Amelia to the port. Amelia saw no need for this. Akira is strong, Dad. However, the king was still worried. And even want to go along. See, everyone at the scene. They all asked to come along. On the way, Akira wondered at Sao Zoro. He remained silent in the face of the king. Simple to understand because very few people have any sympathy for monsters. If Zoro gets attention, it'll only get the owner into trouble. So he decided to keep quiet. Akira teases due to being too gentle. You are not afraid to underestimate God. Even now, Zoro's ears and eyes are still connected to the Demon King, but it confirms Mai will not interfere in his actions. And it didn't betray Akira. Akira said casually, if you have to face the Demon King, Zoro can be on his side. Where to go to get there? Currently, Zoro, the devil has no ill will towards his master. Amelia intervened. Maybe the Demon Lord also wants to be friends with Akira. Because of the trick you used in yesterday's match, must have piqued his interest. Shadow magic is so special that Akira. And put it on. Akira suddenly stopped the carriage. Because your gas detection skills are reactive. A group of kidnappers appeared. They took a little girl hostage. They realized that Amelia is a princess. If you catch it, it's good for Mr. Glam. These kidnappers are so brave. Dare to hit Amelia deliberately. Akira uses concealment, gentle technique of lowering. Take them out before they can react. The name Glam, referred to as a member of the royal family in the country. Uruk Akira. Ask the guards to bring the kidnappers back. Escort duty. End. The next plan for Akira's new land is into the labyrinth of level plowing. Because you need to be prepared as much as possible to avenge the captain. It takes a few days to get to the place recommended by Zoro. Just enjoy the ride. Don't worry, there are more labyrinths in town. When you get there, you can level up. Amelia is so excited. This is her first time traveling by train. She imagined Ra. Both will watch the sunset and Sao at sea. However, Akira spends all her time reading books. That's right, by force. Green beans. Rarely have free time. It's all about reading books. The boring ocean voyage is over. The group has set foot in the port city of Uru. People have no voice here. Akira is blocked by a gang of beast thugs. To avoid attracting attention, you just destroy your eyes and spare their lives. Zoro reveals that the inhabitants here hate black cats. And that's for a reason. And what's the reason? People look back. Zoro's memory is self-understanding. In a nearby alley, a mysterious girl is watching Akira's group. That night, Akira and Amelia rent a hotel room with a double bed. Zoro has automatically left. Amelia thanks him for understanding. Before leaving, Zoro left a note. If you are a man with fat in your mouth, eat it. Amelia takes a shower first. She's ready to sacrifice tonight. Akira plays, you pretend? I'm tired of falling asleep, so I don't have to pay. That thanks. If you put the viewer in this case, the duck. Zoro came back the next morning and teased Akira. Last night seemed like a lot of fun. Say anything later. Now get up and get dressed, because there's going to be a guest. The guest's name is Koro, the blacksmith that Zoro was looking for last night. Zoro explained, Koro, that's why I introduced Takara to these 6 places. Because he's the best blacksmith in the world. The only one who helped Akira fix the weapon. Invited by Adori's own nightmare. So Koro couldn't refuse. Look at the sword. He said it's been used a lot in the continent labyrinth. Koro can be fixed. However, it depends on materials and money. Akira accepts the conditions. You want to build 20 more darts. Koro commented, Akira is a skilled assassin. But the spirit is still immature. Do you have the strength to use his weapon? Without letting it. Tomorrow won. No, Koro dared to utter those criticisms. Because he was a member of the team, the previous brave team, very good fighting skills. Currently back home, hidden as a blacksmith. Koro will never hold the sword in front of him. If you have enough gear, call him. To solve material and money problems, Zoro offers to enter the hunting maze. Amelia asked permission to go out. She wants to go to Koro to talk to him alone. Akira tells Zoro to follow him. We'll scout before entering the labyrinth. If there is a variable, send a signal. Akira will appear immediately. Actually, Akira knows Zoro. He also wanted to talk to Koro and let him go. At Koro's house, Amelia mentioned that the previous group of heroes 7 defeats. There are only heroes and animals. Koro's return proves he's strong. Amelia expressed her desire to be taught to fight by Koro. Because she wants to be strong. Koro refuses. He won't take any more disciples. Because the previous ones gave up or collapsed. But Amelia was adamant. She wouldn't run away. And will not collapse. Because Amelia herself wants to be with Akira. But there's a huge gap between the two of you. She can't stay forever. In a place like this, I don't want to be a burden to Akira. So please teach me. Koro said that the dreams of Adori. He told me to repair and build weapons. That's right. Zoro didn't ask Koro to take Amelia as his disciple. Zoro reminds Koro. Don't call it Adori's nightmare. Amelia is curious. Apparently, Zoro's previous name was a black cat. Hundreds of years ago, the most prosperous city of these 6 places is Odori. Zoro, on the orders of the king, went there to take revenge, because they dared to invade the land of demons. You just have to face the authorities a little bit. Don't need to do too much, Zoro admitted. It's been taken over by monster instincts and turned into a blood massacre. Old cars destroy, old cars kill. Zoro has lost himself. Since that day, the beast tribe called Zoro Odori's nightmare. What Zoro said, Akira heard it all. It doesn't seem like it wants to talk directly. When Akira asked Zoro to follow Amelia, "You've guessed some of it." Zoro confidently confirmed if serving the current owner, the same thing won't happen. Now, it's got a new name, Zoro. So Koro, please stop calling here. Koro shared that he doesn't hate Zoro. The story is still later. Koro reveals who took his sister's life. Not Zoro. After Zoro left, Koro's sister tried to save the buried. But a man who was afraid of Zoro coming back, he stepped on people to escape. The man Koro swore to avenge. The royal family, name Glam. Instead of that name, it is the name that they catch. Toad mentioned earlier. Koro is capable of revenge. But he didn't. Because I thought my gentle sister wouldn't want to. Brother Hand dyed blood. Amelia, he lamented that Koro's sister was pitiful. When there's a useless brother, Koro thought of his sister's feelings to avoid. To avoid revenge, Koro yelled at Amelia angrily. Outsiders like you know what's wrong. Amelia shared. She used to think of herself as a sister. And run away from your emotions. But Akira told you that you were wrong. Everyone has a different way of thinking. Don't impose your thoughts on others. The enemy is to report. Don't think my sister is nice, he doesn't want to kill for it. When I really want revenge. The conversation is temporarily over. Koro asked Amelia to go home today. In another development, Akira decides to use hiding to sneak into the labyrinth. Because access to the labyrinth is restricted by the rank of adventurer. There is tension. The monster in the maze suddenly spills out, sweeping it all. You can't just leave the innocent people behind, Amelia. Stand out and show the fuck. At the same time, she asked Zoro, help, get people to safety. The villain Aram appears. He's the one who started this riot. This disgusting face, Amelia never forgot who hurt her sister. By the order of the king, he'll spare Amelia's life because you have rare magic. He controls the surrounding monsters. Amelia left to keep her lay. Akira is killing monsters. I got the news that my wife was arrested. Amelia was dragged into the labyrinth by Aram. Zoro is currently following. Akira was hot. Everything that gets in your way, you have to log out. Zoro, I'm sorry master for not being able to complete the mission of protecting Amelia. In anger, Akira develops hellish skills. Shadow figure close up. This is the first time. There's a strong feeling inside Akira. Since when is not good. In addition to your family, there is another precious thing. Amelia. Episode 6 begins with a scene. Akira exhaustion and magic ball photo autocure. Witness the whole process. Zoro was amazed at his master. Akira slept for a day and 5 hours. You're finally awake. After performing terrible skills, you ran out of mana yesterday. I almost went to sell salt. Fortunately, Magic Shadow Photo has automatically activated recovery mode. Zoro has to say that it's against all logic. After all, what is magic? Akira doesn't care about logic. For your ultimate goal. Now, we have to rescue Amelia from the ghost hand. Akira thanked Koro for letting him stay for the night. Put anything on the books. Koro shook his head, reminding Akira that Amelia disappeared for more than a day. Maybe he was sent to the devil. Now, you're in a hurry and you can't solve any problems. Akira, who would rather die than turn the car. He promised he would enter the demon territory. Koro had to sigh again. I thought you were too calm. To save people, but not sure. They are strong, so they don't need weapons. Clearly equipped, Koro placed on the Kier table, but Akira didn't see it. It shows that you are losing your temper right now. The mind is blind. Koro has responded. Advanced cost and material to make equipment for. Akira is more special. He even lent you a ring. It was created by the brave. The treasure will help. Indicates the location of what the wearer is looking for. The ring immediately points straight to the labyrinth. That Amelia hasn't been taken too far. Know the location. Akira did not hesitate to leave immediately. You promised Koro will come back alive and pay off his debt. Where are you? I came to pick you up. And then the scene moves to the labyrinth, where Amelia's being named Aram. Controlled by magic control monsters. Even though I can't control it, but still limit the action. Name Aram. Boasted that he was third class in the demon race, waiting for the second class to pick it up. By shifting circles, he won't hurt Amelia because the Maya needs her. Aram's very confident, said that the Kier assassin wasn't good enough for him. So Amelia, don't put her on the SAO throne. Then 7 hopes. Now, sit here and wait for someone to bring you back. Ghost territory, that's the truth. Above the ground, the ring of the previous warrior persists. Glow just straight into the ground. Confirm that Amelia is deep inside the labyrinth. Brute, a sudden voice came. Let me go with the labyrinth gun, please. This person Akira met once. The last time you went into the maze for the first time. Akira is always on guard. Ask her how she found it. Leah, calm down. Explain that you used the skill to enhance the sense of smell. She tracked Amelia's scent to the door of the labyrinth, and from that, it's been speculated that Akira follow this path to the labyrinth. Leah reveals she came to warn the Demon King, who was targeting the princess. Akira wondered at Sao. She did not arrive earlier. Leah, stuttering, explained that she wanted to have definitive evidence. Then yesterday's chaos happened out of the blue. To make sure she wasn't lying, Akira used the World Eyes test. Leah has a skill called the God's Boundary. Akira is curious what it is. Leah explained that the boundary normally covers only a fixed area, and yours can be placed on a moving object. Or in other words, can put on a person. Leah, he claims that Maya's goal is to target magic, the resurrection of Amelia. Akira accepted to take Leah with him, because your skills will be very useful in protecting. Amelia added a helper. The higher the odds of saving Amelia. Back to Amelia. She wonders, why does the Demon King aim for revival magic? While the life of a ghost is almost eternal, it's even more powerful. Aram doesn't know what the Demon Lord wants. And he knows a lot about resurrection magic. Cannot be revived if logged out, it takes too long and can only be used once in a few days. Amelia was fatally injured. She used the resurrection spell on herself. Now, if Aram's nice to Akira, she was just helpless to watch. Aram's name was so excited. I want to see Amelia cry when her lover dies. Back to Akira. He asked Leah why she was in the Ritus Kingdom. Leah's family was devoured by a black slime. And you're looking for it. This slime should have been easily defeated. But it swallowed it all. Leah confirmed that the slime was a test subject. It's been modified by that AI and released. Then she was adopted by the royal family, because of their ability to protect, as a princess. Leah investigated the incident last year and discovered the horrible truth. People who are swallowed, they're all sacrifices to perform the summons. The brave Akira who was summoned to this world. You think, I myself may be one of those people Leah hated the most. The answer is not your fault. It's the evil king and princess who summoned you. The reason to summon to fight the invading demons. It's a terrible lie. Zoro Cho, or at least in the last 100 years, the devil has never fought before. They're just labeled by other races. The embodiment of evil and must be hated. The conversation is temporarily over. When the group arrives at the entrance to the brute maze, conditions to go downstairs is to deal with all the monsters. Akira wants to play hand socks, but Zoro immediately stopped him. You shouldn't waste your energy before you face the demons. Zoro offers a bold solution. It'll transform and wipe out the Jiu. However, Zoro is afraid of losing his mind and harming Akira. Akira laughed confidently, saying that, I told you, I'll look after you. As long as I'm here, you'll be fine. Thanks to mutual trust, Zoro plunged into the labyrinth at breakneck speed several times. Zoro almost lost control. Akira has to keep calling out his name to stay awake. Zoro has to admit that the name is very good for helping him stay rational. All the way, Akira talks to Zoro continuously, and the subject is about ghosts. The ghost is hated. I hate it because of Maya. The first generation attacked other races in revenge. For work, the demons were pushed by them to 6 barren volcanic sites. From there, Maya become the image of evil and will be brave. The destroyer of Zoro. Tell another heartbreaking story about a gentle Maya king, who was coveted by a fool for fame. After killing his wife, Akira was very upset. Zoro reminds Akira. Remember that there are good people and bad people in the world. However, if the current Maya actually orders Amelia's abduction, Akira will make him pay. Finally, after so much suffering, Akira also gets to the place where Amelia is being held. Third-class ghost, Aram was excited. He's been waiting for Akira since the afternoon. Immediately, deploy the boundary on Amelia. To ensure safety, Zoro is currently exhausted from transformation. Can't move anymore. Amelia, I'm sorry, it's all because of me. But Akira was in shock. You're just doing what you want, as always. And you're not going to hand her over to anyone. Aram's name was upset when he heard Akira. A person who's about to cover the back of his head very loudly. Zoro tried to explain that the Maya King's order was to lead Akira to the castle, but Aram sneered and revealed the order. He received the princess. The elf is alive, and if the killer gets in the way, feel free to go down and destroy. Akira attacked, surprised. While Aram was busy talking, he caught up. Even though it's protected by borders, Akira is still injured by Aram. If there is no boundary, it is enough to cross it. Make Akira bow to the sky. The name Aram mocked Akira. Keep hitting without any of your hits. It was just heating up. The battle really begins now. This time, Akira, gather the shadows and create an army of animals. If we fight alone, we will call more 666 brothers to the council. However, not only Akira, but Aram also has the ability to call you. Even worse, Akira cannot reactivate the shadow magic immediately. Fortunately, Leah used the backlash barrier. Love to support Akira. Carrying Theo Leah, come along. It was the best decision Akira ever made. Aram was injured. So the magic takes over Amelia. Has disappeared. The Aram has been defeated. But Akira hesitated to deliver the final blow. Because this guy looks like a human. You can't get down. Eat all the bran and Mahiro second-class ghost. Aram's superior has arrived. Akira didn't want to kill him. But every ghost is like a human. Akira's mind is very confused. Maybe it will work in later episodes. Episode 7 opens with a breathtakingly tense scene. When Zoro hurriedly warned Akira that you absolutely must not face the man standing in front of you. Akira knows the enemy is on a completely different level. You can't act carelessly. Mahiro commented that Aram's name looked pathetic. And put him aside. Then he had no trouble breaking down the barrier. Akira's weak defense. He is calm. To name the move body dry fault and immediately Amelia gets spanked. Mahiro calmly explained that he's just making her easier to transport. It's an ungraceful and brazen joke. Akira was red-eyed. The Mahiro is teasing. Akira's murderous gaze. It looks like it's going to kill us. It also makes people listen to me. This face looks so itchy. But Akira wasn't stupid enough to be a provocateur. You know, the opportunity. His victory is fragile and must give priority to Amelia. Back to the Mahiro. He cast boundary magic around the room. What to do? Currently, shadow magic can't exert its full power. In the midst of a dramatic confrontation, Mahiro asked about the name Oda in Oda. Akira, because he was also the one who received the million. Back to this world. Pleased to meet you now. He'll deal with Akira first and take the princess home. What is this? Why did Mahiro join the demon faction? The battle begins. Although Akira dodged the evil move, he was still hit. He immediately activated the shadow magic. It creates a protective shield. Mahiro glanced over. And then, ironically, Akira's magic is interesting. But it's running in energy-saving mode. Because you have a severe lack of magic. I'd love to see what it's like to be at full power, but too much will be wasted. Akira noticed that the Mahiro created the magic formation. It's as simple as infinite magic. Fortunately, Zoro has recovered a little. Can go to war. The Zoro of the present, officially abandoned as a black cat, and declare, I have no intention of returning to serve the Maya, just one heart with the owner. Zoro request. Akira broke the contract, so that it converges endlessly with the enemy. The owner is not allowed to fall. Zoro vows not to let Akira be logged out. Mahiro's name is kind of mean. Let Akira and Zoro talk for the last time. Akira resolutely rejects Zoro's stupid ways. You won't cancel the contract. You can't win alone. But I don't know if you two work together. I can't convince Akira. Zoro devoted himself to fighting. It turns into its strongest form, Sage Saran, and warned that it couldn't last long. Sage Saran Miss Ray. What does a dead man do? Zoro tells Akira to hurry up. Finish quickly. It is said that Zoro uses a powerful light technique. Name Kwang Kai. But that's not enough. Mahiro's veil is too hard. Akira develops the covering photo shadow skill. Helps to enhance all properties. You destroyed Mahiro's magic. He moved to close combat. Akira and Zoro work very well together. They both pushed back the Mahiro. Akira had a thought in her mind. If Captain Saran is alive, they'd have fought shoulder to shoulder like this. Mahiro's clearly injured. But he's confident he won't lose. It's all been calculated before, since the game hasn't even started. Dry body magic bug that Mahiro name uses is to control Amelia. Kill the one you love yourself. It hurt Amelia's heart so much. She sobs constantly sorry. Akira must try to calm down. That it's not her fault. It's the magic of control. The Mahiro has covered. From the beginning, Mahiro shamelessly confirmed it. He explained that his magic, it's possible to unleash 100% of the potential of the target, and also his stats. While Toitoff, Akira swore that he could not die. Because you won't let. He took Amelia. And you. We still have to get revenge for Captain Saran. At the right time, the defense mechanism of Ghost French shadow photo ray activated automatically. Now, Akira's consciousness is disconnected. The system is controlling your body. Mahiro name. See the dead living. I can only utter a disgusting word. As soon as the body is completely healed, the system immediately switches to combat mode. This is Akira's true power. Completely pontooning rivals. Name warning system. Mahiro must break the spell. And immediately retreat, but he despised and refused. Because humans absolutely can't defeat demons. Powerful response system. If you don't try, you will know. Just keep trying, nothing is impossible. Not trying and giving up is completely wrong. Mahiro proves that humans can't defeat demons. By finishing off Amelia, Akira regained consciousness and rushed to save Amelia. But it doesn't seem necessary. Koro, with the ability to destroy all magic, has cancelled the Mahiro's move. I can't believe a beast who should have died of old age is still alive. Overwhelmed, Mahiro still nape. Is that today he released the Koro group? Just take it. That was supposed to be Koro's line. If you take action to remove the movement strategy, the Mahiro withdrew by faith. It's out of danger now. At the same time, Akira also ran out of text. You slept longer than last time. It took 3 days and 5 hours. When I wake up, Akira, seeing Amelia by his side, made him very warm. The brave men suddenly appeared. The reason is that Jin knows Koro. Because the bravery group has advanced, so Jin brought everyone here to find the right weapon. The earth is round, coincidentally, caught Akira here. Sucks. Tell a story about what happened to Akira. Thanks to Mr. Jin, that Asahina had lifted the curse. For members present here. At the same time, he sincerely thanked Akira for what you did. Sucks. I was a little sad because I couldn't see it when I was awake. Akira came to talk. Akira then decided to leave in silence. 01 Who knows? Akira wonder at Sao Jin here again. Is it okay to leave the palace? Jin reveals he was fired by SA. The king regarded the horseman as a thorn in his eye. The bravery group sent a party invitation to Akira. Instant Zoro press refuse. It proudly claims to accompany its owner. Only he is qualified. Tsukasa says purpose invited. Akira joins the team to defeat the demon lord. This team can go to the challenge of the sea. It does not require the destruction of the king, so as not to cause internal disunity. Akira invited Zoro out to play. Continue the story. After defeating the demon king, the whole group will take that credit to negotiate with the house. King Ritus asked him to send the class back to the old world. By the summons. So everyone guessed the king. You probably know how to bring it back. Akira expressed doubts about negotiating with the king. Ritus, because he used the curse to control people. And also Captain Sarah's case. That's what it is. People ask Akira if there's anything else. Of course, there is. To perform the summons ritual, many people have sacrificed their words. Akira could only think in his heart, you don't want people to know that. Akira has another plan. Second-class ghosts can create teleportation spells. Just deal with that guy and force it. He's done the teleportation. I heard that Akira wanted to come back. Amelia's heart tightened. Akira refused to join the bravery group. And warned that even if they're together. When fighting for life, who is worried? You're not protecting everyone. To go back home, Akira will also choose the best option. You don't want to risk it. Amelia quietly left the room. Maybe she needs a quiet place. After Akira left, Brave grew. The doctor was upset with Tsukasa's contemptuous attitude. That when working with Akira, the success rate is the highest. The problem is Akira. You only go with people you recognize. To be recognized by Akira, it's harder than breaking up with a lover. Best friend. Transfer scene. Amelia. She said she was scared of the day they had to split up. Sorry for stabbing Akira through the body. At that time, her heart hurt. But think about it now. Amelia's happy to be back in the old world. I see the wound. Akira will think of someone who loves you deeply. But I can't get to you. It's fun to hurt. The one you love smells like Jandaria. From the label world, Amelia, you also know that you are an important person in your heart. Akira, however, is the easiest thing to change. Not sure if it's important at one time or another. What the present self wants. Akira doesn't even know what to say. About the future. In the old world, when men and women swore about the future, they'll put a ring on their little finger. Akira was willing to hurt herself. If that's what Amelia wants. He confessed his deep love. Amelia, I love you. Amelia replied, I love you too, Akira. I love you so much. Young couple officially swears young sea date. This life together forever. Not far away. I'll always look at you and only you. The smell of dog rice. The fishermen transmitted tied to each other one night at the beach. There's a duck whistling. Episode 8 begins with the students discussing how to persuade. Akira arrogant Kier joins the party. They think maybe they need to prove their worth. According to information from the Adventurers Association, in a town that's having a festival recently, there's a competition there. But the scary thing, the winners disappear again. Mysterious way, LAN rumors that this is human trafficking on the black market. If you catch the culprit, maybe Akira will look at the group with different eyes. It's worth a try. Group of brave people pegged on the way to practice the meaning of the stick. On the other side, a very pretty girl who's excited about something. That's why Marie has a festival. The group of warriors dragged Amelia there to play. Amelia is excited. I heard there are many there. Delicious food stalls and a contest. Beauty with awards. Monumental. With her beauty does not touch a bit of waste. Amelia believes the prize must be good food. Because this is animal territory where food production thrives. People who are afraid to communicate, like Akira, doesn't seem very excited. The girl I mentioned earlier was called Lottie, a real price ghost. Lottie came here to participate in the beauty contest but was rejected because the enemy ghost is a real ghost, Sao. Akira didn't feel any power. It seems that Zoro knows the identity of Lottie, but it hasn't been revealed yet. Lottie count. Ask Akira to say something that makes Amelia jealous. Bad husband. I have a wife, and I don't know how to keep it. How to deal with strange girls. Amelia the queen. Register for the contest as a princess. Elves of other races are allowed to participate. Lottie complain Sao ghosts are banned again. Who knows if ghosts suddenly mess up. The demons were originally villains. Lottie is a little pathetic. Amelia agreed to let Akira speak for her. Amelia allowing Akira to help stranger girls, but absolutely not intimate with them. Akira told me the staff just let Lottie join in. If she makes a mess, you'll deal with it. There's another elf princess on bail. So Lottie made it through the parking ring. At this point Lottie noticed the presence of Zoro. The two sides haven't seen each other for a long time. It's amazing that Zoro has made a contract. Lottie found fun for Zoro. Even though they are all ghosts. So Akira was not surprised that the two knew each other. Now is not the right time. Zoro will explain later. Lottie invites Amelia for a walk to the festival. She agreed immediately and always. Too fast, too dangerous. Akira, she is in awe of her wife's ability to integrate. The contest has not started yet, but has been calling for votes. Vote first. To express the will, she gave everyone a signature, written in the language of the brave. First life. Come on, guys, just one night idol. Unlimited signings. It's like a small fan meeting. This ghost is really weird. Zoro Cho, or the other personality of Lottie. It eats from the blood. What a surprise. Akira is recognized by his sisters and called an assassin. Silently, Akira wondered. From when a person is silent, you become an idol again. Koro reveals that Akira is different. You're a celebrity now. The act of using dark magic, destroy the flock monsters and bring peace to the city, are in a panic. Akira's previous, it was seen by many people at the scene. They're telling each other about your exploits. And you're floating like alcohol. Your husband is great. The fragrance now echoes across the street. There are fans everywhere. I almost forgot. Koro sent to Akira on behalf of the adventurer. Promotion certificate. The object just now represents the gold adventurer. And it's used as ID. Amelia is silver, and Kilika is the golden class in the world. There are only 4 people. They want to be promoted to gold. You need to accumulate a large number of points. The other students are all gold. Akira wants to learn how to make money. Just ask them. My lover is a princess. What is Akira missing? What money needs to sell labor? To join the festival is to have fun. No one like Akira just sits there. Zoro, in the eyes of the beast, the right kind of yellow CA voice in the neighborhood, and drifts to the side. Akira knew Koro was the kind of person like her. Afraid to communicate. So why follow? Koro has revealed the real reason. You're not going to Theo for fun. As Akira knew. Koro has a sister who was murdered years ago. That's why Koro didn't take revenge. It's not just because his sister doesn't want to. It's because his life expectancy is running out, which results in too much power loss. Meanwhile, the evil man. There's always an elite squadron of satellites around. Guard heard the name Glam. Akira remembered that I had heard it before. Koro asks Akira what she thinks about. Amelia was targeted by the demons when she arrived here. It's all because of the name. Glam sold her information to the demons. With his power, get a list of people on board. Love is very easy. This news is 100% accurate. While Akira was in a coma, Koro investigated by the way. Koro said that her staff. It's made by him. The magic stone on it resonates with the leftover material. Helped him locate Akira's group. That's how Akira's life was narrowly saved. The real reason Koro saved his life. Akira is letting you owe him. Koro wants to hire assassins and Akira is the most reasonable choice. At this time, the request seems to be slightly corn cassava, so temporary. Akira has not received the contract. Koro will say it over and over again until Akira gets a new deal. All because of my late sister. Koro doesn't need any more integrity. The contest is about to start. Koro said to keep mentioning his name that everyone will have VIP seats for Akira to accept the trust. Koro invested a lot. At the beauty pageant, the crowd cheered loudly. When you see the beautiful people. Thanks to Koro, Akira's group was able to sit in their own room. It should be less annoying. The level of expertise of the organization is not high. I'm missing the swimsuit exam. Contestant No. 291. Candidates for the Princess Amelia Championship. That's beautiful, Akira. Grown, in front of your mosquito-free beauty, lover. I thought Amelia was first class. But a variable called Lottie came along. Different from previous contestants, Lady make a bright light effect by itself. Get the crowd excited. With charismatic confidence, I strongly urge everyone to vote for me. That made Akira wonder. Is she really a ghost? It's a little hard to believe, but Zoro is 100% sure. Lottie is the devil. For the first time in history, beauty contest appeared first-class co-case. Lottie expressed regret at having poured out his best. From preparation to performance. But it's only with Amelia. Akira coldly closed a sentence. Lottie with Amelia. It's already something to be proud of. That's enough for you to show off for the rest of the month. I see in Akira's eyes that I am always proud. Amelia is very happy. This time, Zoro. Surprise call. Lottie is the lady and anxiously reminded, if you get that kind of attention, your father will. Are you satisfied with me, Lottie? Distort. Crave to care. She said she was arguing with him and had run away. The moment of truth. Zoro reveals Lottie is the daughter of the Demon King. Akira group. Sitting in the wind together, without even knowing they were being watched. What the devil wants. Name Glam will manually collect 10 and provide. A transaction fat like this. Don't let it slip out of your hand. Back to Akira. You're quite surprised by the Lottie's terrible stats. Not only that, but she's got a secret. Block the magic power of the group opponent. Jean appeared to announce that she had rented a room. There seems to be a room missing. Lottie decided to sleep the shore sleeping dust. Ghost race Sao and Chung with humanity. Beauty is left for tomorrow. The preparation work has not been completed yet. Tsukasa knows the cause. It's because he won the men's title. If the prize is food, he promised to give it to me. Amelia is gone. I can't see Zoro. Everyone reminded me that Akira's cat seems to be lost. Akira Cho or Zoro now. I'm doing some errands on your orders. The sky is not early. We all went to the bathroom and slept. My wife is ready to take a shower. She asked her husband to hide and go to the bathroom. What is important for women has to be repeated many times. Koro reminded Akira of that. Akira has not forgotten yet. I'll think about it and answer later. See that? Amelia immediately intervened to cancel the shower. Go straight to the sleep stage. Akira was exhausted and he didn't sleep properly. For the past 2 days. Akira stubbornly refuses to go to sleep. Amelia compelled him to hypnotize her. Amelia scolded Koro for trying to force. Akira did what he didn't want to do. Koro took the job. Akira did not strike the end of the demon race raw to ask. Is that also because he doesn't want to? Koro claims he has no intention of forcing. Yes or no, it's Akira. With back, what drives him to do what he doesn't want to do? Maybe it's the desire to protect Amelia. Koro was right and said it out loud. That Amelia could not refute even a word. The next morning, everyone went to collect the prize. Only Akira is absent. Akira is still sleeping like a dead man, because Amelia hasn't been hypnotized. The brave team predicts human traffickers will act during the award. The venue seems too strange. An abandoned castle. A group of charlatans appeared, claiming Mr. Glam wants to see Amelia alone. Amelia realized Glam is the son of a bitch who kills his own kind to save himself, and the head of the trafficking gang. What does a guy like him think that she agreed to meet? When they're about to strike, Amelia immediately used gravity magic to crush them all. Under her torture, the servant revealed the terrible truth. The previous winners were sold. Every time a rumor comes out, the name Glam uses money to cover his mouth. In other words, they're going to sell you too. Amelia's planning to murder all of a sudden. Lottie stopped her. They drew their weapons first. Amelia thinks it's not wrong to fight back. Lottie is still adamant that even bad people, they also have their own stories, and no one has the right to take that away. You're not going to let the AI get killed in front of you. Rue slept with Amelia's magic. So Akira can barely see what she sees. Maybe this is a hidden mechanism, something of shadow magic. Akira is very grateful. Lottie, because you don't want to see Amelia's hands dyed in blood. Akira wondered if he fell. What would Amelia think if she knew? Episode 9. It opens with a soft talk about Koro's past. Jin reveals that his mother used to be Koro's disciple but can't stand it. The training was so harsh that he had a mental breakdown. He didn't have a father, so Koro has been raising him ever since. Jin doesn't resent Koro about his mother. On the contrary, he considers Koro as his father. Koro is a good person. Throughout his life, he has helped countless people. Akira recognized. That's great, and you owe him a lot. Soon after, Zoro returned to the tracking device. The solution is that the Glam is behind it, for the purpose of monitoring the contest winners, especially Amelia. Based on the current situation, maybe Akira must give an answer to the order soon. Koro has some interesting information. The name of the tracking device is camera. It's called that because of courage. Doctors have previously brought this concept to, and the world recreates it with magic. There's a lot of new stuff. You have to go out a lot. Don't stay in the house all day. Right now, Amelia's group returned from the reward trip. When they're all here, Akira dragged everyone into his room to discuss the plan. You've got a question for the brave. They knew there was a human trafficking case. That's why Theo and Amelia came here. Akira knew about it because he asked Detective Zoro. Go to investigate. Akira knew about it. The brave have to admit. They want to be human traffickers. To prove yourself, it's not a portable flower jar, waiting for others to protect you. We haven't caught the mastermind yet, but in the spirit of unity, that's enough proof, Akira. Confirmation: the first target to deal with is the Glam name, who's directly endangering Amelia. You don't want your wife to live in the environment. Risk everywhere. Koro give or current name Glam. He's the president of the Adventurers Guild in the capital city of Uruguay. Your enemy is different. Koro knows a lot about the Glam. Students want to help, but Akira refused and claimed that he weighed everything. If Akira's assassination is successful, Koro promised to lead the way to the demon territory. Someone used to punish the devil for leading the way. Make sure Akira sails smoothly. Jin decided to lead the group of warriors closer to the demon territory to survey first. People pick a random place as a rendezvous point. Then suddenly Koro protested. Deputy Jin remembers Ra. Koro's mother is there right now. Koro is running out of life. Why is his mother still alive? It's a long story. If you write a paper, you need at least 10 sheets of paper. Koro suggests give everyone a position. Used to be his group's former safe house. Akira made a deal. Time does not wait for you to act quickly. Before departing, Koro and Amelia had a private conversation. The first, Amelia warns Koro not to put the burden on Akira. Monday, she wants Koro to accept her as a disciple. Because only when you are strong, the new Akira doesn't have to go down the road. He doesn't want to protect you. Amelia is confident that for love, she won't go crazy during training. Koro admired her steel spirit. The elf princess agreed. Before breaking up, the deputy is still in his hands. Akira, a mysterious item that Captain Saran has left. It's not clear how it works, but the deputy believes it will be useful. Asahina told Akira not to die in the middle of the road. And we'll be stronger next time we see you. At that time, I hope. Akira is considering joining the brave party. After 3 days of training and studying hard, Amelia's reached her limit. When Amelia fell asleep, this is when Koro reveals a hidden truth. He had long expressed his admiration for Amelia, who used to be a legend, create magic to repel monsters, resurrecting the dead, so much so that he was inspired by her name. To put for a little girl, that's Leah Koro. Admittedly, in real life, Amelia looks pretty normal. Talent is not the medium. Especially the retroactive skill that he recreated from the first warrior. This is a crazy technique. They can immediately create opposite magic to neutralize ghosts, France of the enemy, just by simply observing. To become proficient, learners must master an ancient language, extremely complicated, with each character containing magic, enough to drive ordinary people crazy. And if you lose focus, your mind will be broken. Amelia's dealing with this by using a phantom artifact, French, to create interpretive skills. Koro has no magic creation, so he's learned by his longevity. During pregnancy, his mother took some medicine. It's doubled his life expectancy. Koro sees it as a burden. When he has to live with the pain of not being able to log out until revenge for my sister. He just wants it to end soon. Akira couldn't understand Koro's apology. Because you haven't lived to be 25. So, it's hard to see people who have lived for hundreds of years. Cyrus. Meanwhile, in another corner of the sky, Detective Zoro is struggling. Find a way for the next investigation. I accidentally met Laddie, the daughter of Maya. Zoro. He quickly explained that he was secretly collecting 10 news by order of the owner. Laddie was immediately excited to join. She said every trip needs a companion. Back to Akira. Your group has set foot in the City of Water. Koro to arrange accommodation, and Akira's group is going to the fountain to meet Leah. There's plenty of time. Akira and Amelia go on a date around the city. Akira generously buys bonus food for his little wife, for studying the ancient language. Amelia was overjoyed. She said it was the first time she had received a prize by himself as a royal. It used to be a girl. Bonus for others. Akira has something to say, but I can't talk forever. Amelia looked at me. She swore she would get stronger, so that I don't have to worry anymore. Then Leah. Show up and take 2 people on a yacht to enjoy Uruk. Just enjoy the beautiful scenery and delicious food. Amelia is extremely happy. The king wanted to welcome Princess Amelia, so we're having a party in the palace. By the way, Akira, thank you, Leah, again, for saving you in the face of the demons. To cross the boundaries of God. Is it an application from Koro's feedback? Leah hurried to explain. If you encounter strong magic, your skill will be destroyed immediately. The master's is different. Once used, it cannot be destroyed. The reason Akira asked this is because Amelia is learning counter magic from Koro. I think you might have some knowledge before you start. I want you to tell me a little. I was surprised to know that master taught Amelia your most difficult magic. Leah herself doesn't know anything. She hurried to see a praise magic shadow photo. However, Akira was not very proud of that magic. It's not in your control. Finally, in front of the palace, Amelia is so excited to eat. Before that scream, meet and greet the king. The country cannot be ignored. Straight to the main point. The king wants Akira to assassinate Gam. It is safe to be in this country. Akira refused flatly, with an arrogant attitude. I can take care of myself. I don't need the weaker guys. I have to watch day and night. The king said the Glam was evil. If he doesn't die, people will suffer. Akira answered straight up. It's always been your business that has nothing to do with me. I'm not a saint. But whenever there is a grievance, is to withdraw the aid knife. The captain of the royal guard got angry and called Akira. He's an impolite guy. He questioned Akira's reputation as a silent killer. It's just an unreal name. Dare to offend your husband. Amelia has hot ones via each other right now. The final result. Akira and the captain of the Imperial Guard will exchange martial arts. I hear the silent assassin fights with the captain. Lots of people came to see it. This time, Akira will fight as an assassin. You don't use the sword anymore. The captain's name was a head spanking. His weapon weighs 100 pounds. The power and speed are good, but it's still in Akira's predictions. Stop playing with opponents. It's time to end the game. As fast as the wind, Akira's blade was in front of the captain Amelia's neck. Then warned the king. Don't interfere with Akira's actions. The king immediately spoke harshly. Tell Amelia to go with humanity. It's disgusting on both sides. Difference in life expectancy. When Akira gets older, she's still an 18-year-old girl. Akira sees his wife unhappy. But you don't know why. On the way to the harbor, Akira asks why Sao Amelia looks sad. Amelia immediately changed the subject of praise. Akira was very cool to fight the captain just now. And she's happy you brought her out. Discover the world. Akira replied that you are the happy one. Because she's there. Amelia burst into tears and uttered an emotional sentence. If you die, I will die too. Love is too small. I think the viewer has diabetes. Koro Hotel Find is a place far from Hoa. Amelia is excited. Akira goes to work a few moments before dinner. But he was rejected by you. Now is not the time to wait. Akira learned many new poses. Witness Akira's inquisitiveness as Koro. Remembering an old friend. I can't believe that person is Captain Saran. The earth is round. Koro knows advice. He was betrayed and killed by his own king. Saran is Akira's benefactor. You swore to avenge him. Akira knows who's out with Saran. It's a team of assassins called Crows. Koro Knight reveals a truth. That's the supplier of the hit squad. That's Glam. He concluded, if there was no Glam, Saran would still be alive today. Now, we have the same enemy. How will Akira handle it? Episode 10 opens with a scene. Koro reminded Akira of what he owed him and, at the same time, tell the story before. There's a request. For Akira, it's because you killed Gam. Who took his sister's life? Leading the way through ghost territory, they are considered part of the salary. Koro also claims to waive all other expenses, such as forging, new tool weapon, even the lead ring. The way he lent you. No need to return it. And the debt to save lives in the maze. Akira doesn't pay Koro and doesn't care. Amelia is extremely worried, asked Koro to retract his words immediately. But Akira stopped her. And decided this was something I had to deal with myself. If what Koro says is true, the name Glam was the one who caused Saran's death. Just aimed at Amelia, so eliminating him is the best course of action. Koro continues to provide confidential information for now. Glam took a booster to create powerful guards across the demons, but completely lost the ego and obeyed the absolute. Saran was defeated, probably because of being attacked by this reinforced soldier, Koro urged. Akira must eliminate the Glam as soon as possible. Because he's involved. Human trafficking in exchange for rare materials from the demon territory, to create more reinforced soldiers. The longer he lives, it becomes even more difficult to destroy him later. Akira doesn't want blood on her hands, but life doesn't allow you to do what you want. The next morning, he went to the hotel to apologize to Akira for the other day. I feel guilty, because I couldn't stop my father from pushing the dirt up. Akira, the wise king. To use Akira to assassinate the Glam. If the Glam's crime is made public, the power of the royal family will be destroyed. If you use your own people and lose 7, you will be captured. So the best option is to use outsiders. It's easy to throw it away as if nothing happened. Go on. Sorry, because yesterday my father said the 7 feasts to Amelia. Akira asked him what he was barking about Amelia. I said I forgot. Leah tries to atone. She asked to take Akira's group on another tour. If you can, I want Master Koro to come along for fun. Many people in prison. This city hung thin from ancient times thanks to tourism, so there's a lot of sights. She had a schedule that was to go to the art museum. After lunch, go shopping on the main street. I will go to the theater in the evening. It's amazing. Listen to the schedule. Amelia's only interested in lunch. Let's see if there's anything good. On the way, Leah, thank you master, for helping me earlier. Koro said it because he didn't want to see Leah. Keep your head down there. Amelia suddenly proposed to split the team into 2 groups. I want to be alone with Akira. This is also arranged by Koro. When the sun goes down, it's at the fountain. Akira stood there and didn't understand why. Amelia again suggested splitting the group. And then you're told that Leah. Like that Koro in love type. In the case of mammals, the age gap. It's not that strange. Reality, Amelia, I have something to say to Akira. That's why we split up. Amelia convinces Akira not to accept Koro's request. Because even if there is no, then we still have a way to get to the demon territory. Money can also be handled. She quoted Laddie. Even bad people have their own stories. And no one has the right to take that away. Asked if Akira felt the same way. In another development, Zoro are lamenting because Laddie keeps clinging to Theo forever. I didn't want to go back to the ghost because I was angry at my father. My king. I can't believe where this cuckoo monkey has an inn. You both go there. This place seems like a stop for adventure. Fake and traitor between the cities. Hotel 01 ball guest. It looks as empty as a temple. Hand from. Spend some money on food and they harvest a lot of it. I have heard about his high-paying job. Glam in Uruguay is dangerous. There are rumors related to ghosts. If you still want to do, you should choose the job. Transport goods to the Rita's kingdom. But that kind of stuff seems suspicious. Because it's not public. Zoro praised. Lottie has obtained 10 valuable information about the name Glam. Everything will be perfect in case Lottie doesn't leave a signature on the wall. Ins back to Akira. His wife kept reminding him to reject Koro. Akira insists on avenging Cho Saran. That's what you decided a long time ago. And more than that, eliminating names. Glam will also help Amelia. Safer than Amelia. Claiming that you will be strong. And don't need you to worry. Akira asked Amelia a question. If you refuse, Koro will come out. He'll have to live the rest of his life. Trapped in an unpaid feud for his sister. Move the scene to Leah. She complained that Koro wouldn't teach her to betray. Koro explained he didn't want to take the risk. If you go crazy, why? Koro leads her to a field of wild flowers. Flowers brought by the brave. And he heard Akira say, dishonest means the world. The dead come. This place is beautiful. Koro should bring his lover here to confess. Koro wondered at Sao Leah, and suddenly, he said such cheesy words. Because Koro looks so lonely Leah. I think I'd be happier if I had someone by my side. Koro replied sadly that he had no intention of the pursuit of happiness, because from the moment I chose to avenge my sister, give up the right to be happy. Moving to a forest, where a group of warriors just killed a prey. Given the size of the prey, over the next few days, I won't worry about meat anymore. This group chill, really? People cook rice. People wash their clothes, and people watch. People are talking about Deputy Jin. He helped the team a lot. It's not like Akira. It's been difficult to access since we were on Earth. Asahina is lucky to be remembered by Akira. Because your sister is best friends. No need for a sword. Tsukasa also knows that Akira's sword is much bigger than his own. He recognized the profession of bravery. It's my rarity. It's just an unreal name. And yet, the people of the Rikis applaud it as it is. It's virtual, Akira. He never doubted his path, Tsukasa. Desire. One day, we can live with faith. In what I do. Just like Akira. Looks like you hit Akira a little too high. You're not quite sure about the request yet. Assassinating Glam is still hesitating. Not know what to do. Sao. Akira asked stupidly if I made this request. Do you hate me? Amelia answered straight away. As long as that's what you want to do, I don't object. Suddenly, Akira saw a little girl standing in front of the counter. I never want to go. It reminds you of old times. When I moved, my sister didn't want to go. After dad suddenly disappeared, Akira's mother is sick forever. So the whole family had to move to a cheaper apartment. Unable to pay the expensive rent. Your sister was angry, not wanting to leave the current house, screaming that I want to stay forever. Akira had to spit a lot. I recommend this, sister. To the new apartment, Akira treats the whole family with a very fancy-looking dish. It's a bit harsh, but delicious. My sister suggested that it would be my turn to cook tomorrow. Since that day, 3 families who live happily together. Family is the reason. Akira has been hesitating ever since to make a decision. To be honest, this is noble. Fear of murder. I can't go back to my mother and sister. A murderer. They have no right to live with relatives. Because once you've done the killing of your own kind. Once, there will be a second time. They say there are things you can't try, even once, because it's addictive. It's been a month since the mass disappearance of 28 students at the school. We must recognize your family. Akira's the most optimistic type in the universe. They're confident Akira will come back, because families have to be together. Episode 11 opens with a scene. Lottie and Zoro set foot in Yuru City. The goal is to collect 10 pieces of information, but in front of Lottie have to match for the full. Zoro is always like this. Never complete the task. Lottie upgrade game while eating and watching the city. The real chill. Lottie, tell Zoro. I'm looking at the city. I'm not going out. He told me not to go out. He told me to drive the boat to the point. The most famous tour. From, in the mood of a child's summer break. City Commendation Board. Uruk is beautiful and excitedly declared. I'm glad I ran away from home. Zoro can only sigh and respond with a mild dissatisfaction. If you don't pull someone else, maybe this trip will be more fun. That's it. While thinking about where to go next, then Lottie realized the opportunity has come. You next. Approach an adventurer and ask him about his work. Do less and eat more. Here. See Lottie. Fresh water. The adventurer flirts. Take her to a deserted place. An idol cannot give love to someone. So Lottie rejected him. Zoro receives orders from Akira. The owner seems to be in a hurry. This is the Glam's mansion. Zoro needs to collect 10 pieces of evidence for his crimes, so it's easier to sneak into this big place at night. And so Zoro and Laddie decided to go to the Adventurers Guild first. Laddie arrogantly entered the Adventurous Guild. There's no one in here except the drunks. One of them saw Laddie. Beautiful people ask for fun. Just a light touch on the shoulder. The green-faced pervert sits still. After the exploration process, Lottie discovered that between the first and second floors there are hidden floors. As fast as the wind, her straight hand threw Zoro into 01. Little pity. Excellent completion of the task. Zoro brought back to Akira an unshielded spray document. Above, record all the crimes of the Glam. From the smallest thing is stomping on an ant, to something as big as catching, bullying kindergarten students, disrespect for the old. Everything Koro said about the Glam is true. But there's something wrong here. Akira wondered. At SAO document details, and it's so important that it's easily taken away. This thing should be out. It should be hidden in his own house. Your brain is flat. Keep your ears open for Koro to talk. The Glam deliberately left documents in a vulnerable location. He wants them stolen. Somewhere else. Name. Glam's interrogating 4 people who know where to find secret documents. The main material is bait. Glam's sentenced to catch a fish named Spy. However, before the prey can bite, the Zoro, the upper hand is gone. For the Glam name. As long as the documents are lost, there's enough reason for him to do it. People with disabilities are startled. Name Glam. Easily remove the spy name. Owner Miu is logged out. The Glam gave orders to his men. Search for the person who committed the theft. Zoro suddenly felt a chill in his back. Looks like someone mentioned his name. Koro revealed. The servant of the Glam was bought by the Righteous Kingdom. Just hold the evidence in your hand. Show the people of your country. Being trafficked is reason enough for war. Akira wonders peace is not better than SAO. What do we do together naturally? Koro Cho to King's Rightus. He wanted to resurrect his dead wife. Akira recalled in the book that the captain Saran wrote about the king going mad. To pay a terrible price to bend rules of the world. This is ridiculous. Amelia's resurrection spell. You can only revive new people. Koro revealed. There's a skill called equivalent exchange. This skill allows the resurrection of a dead person, no matter the time, but the cost is countless lives. King Kier wants war to kill the more people, as effectively as possible. Laddie extremely indignant, and that no AI is allowed to do that cruel thing. Koro knows a lot about the king. Rights are all through Deputy Jin. Akira tore up what was supposed to be an excuse to cause the world war. It's just a temporary solution, glam. Human trafficking is revealed sooner or later, so what do we need to do? We need to send him back to the west. When war breaks out, Akira's raft will surely be the first sacrifice. They don't care much about their lives. Akira still smells bad. If that's really happening, the best option is to kill the name. The atmosphere is more tense than ever. Everyone falls into a trance. Lady surprise to say that there's a restaurant in the alley selling out special lunch. Not only that, an old bookstore near the fountain is emptying its depot, up to 70% discount. I think this is the most useful information for the princess. Amelia loves to eat, and Akira loves knowledge. What are you doing sitting there, picking up vanilla and going? Amelia asked Akira to go get some air. It's so crowded in here. Zoro agrees. It's so hot in here. Even if you open the air conditioner, Akira carry a bag of cast iron. You're going to spend it. Two girls split up to go to the restaurant. Akira and Zoro went to the second-hand bookstore. Zoro review Lottie. It doesn't look normal. But there's a good point. Akira is too distracted. Stolen bug gang bag without knowing it. Fortunately, Zoro came along. Otherwise, Akira would be wearing the right belt today. Akira admits he's been unable to focus lately. It's like people in the clouds. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to be alone. Zoro wants to talk to Akira for a second. Zoro reminder. Akira says that human time is finite. Don't let it get so pent up that you can't say raw. I heard that. Akira was also pleased. If you can't go back to the old world, you'll regret it. For not talking more with my family. Lottie said, kill that AI. It's stealing that person's story. Akira knew Lamb was a full-on criminal who deserved to die. And killing him was an option. It's the most logical thing for an assassin like you. But you're torturing yourself. That I can carry the weight myself. Of stealing someone else's story? Especially before, Akira can't even go down with the demon. Tried to kill me, just because he looks like a human. They can't get down. Zoro comforted that his heart would dry. Withered by every human life lies down. But if it's to protect yourself, and important people, then you don't have to blame yourself. According to Zoro, clearly, now is the time. Akira has to stand up, but you still hesitate, you can't be definitive. You feel so weak. Zoro denies saying that the owner is strong. It was you who gave me a new life. With absolute loyalty, Zoro even offered to assassinate Akira instead. Akira immediately refused. If you agree, you'll be a real scum. He decided he'd watch Lamb himself. With these eyes, to see if he really deserves to die. Before making the final judgment. In the last episode, you have to say it again. Akira wants to hear from Zoro. We met with Mahiro. That AI turned into Captain Saran. Zoro can only become what he knows. When did Demi meet the captain? Maybe Zoro will tell you about it later. Now is not the right time. Zoro said the owner was strong. He risked his life to give it a new life. Actually, the reason Akira risked his life is simple. Just because you like cats. Can't get into the Glam Group's compound. Akira decides to play the strategy of hugging the rabbit waiting for the treat. He's the president of the Adventurers Guild. We have to go to the party anyway. Last time, Lottie. Your face has been revealed, so you'll be out waiting for the news. Into the main hall, Amelia asked an adventurer directly. When does the president come? This guy doesn't like Amelia's attitude. He acted, but was stopped. Staff of the association appeared. Green Park. She's in a wheelchair and her name is Caria. Caria recognized that the two in front of her were princesses. Elves and assassins. Know the honorable status of the two great men. The pharaoh bowed his head. Raul is actually a fan of Akira. I didn't know, so I was guilty. He's the lucky one. I have seen the magic with my own eyes. Shadow of Akira. Akira is so good at hiding his true strength. I couldn't recognize it just now. Raul is a little stupid, but Caria assured me he's a real fan of Akira. In the end, the evil villain. The bad news also comes. Name Glam appears. He recognized Amelia. He gave her a friendly smile. Look at this face. Akira is about to make a final decision. Episode 12 opens with a gunpowder-smelling encounter between the Akira group and the Gam name. I met Amelia for the first time. He wanted to invite her to his private residence. And not only that, he even despised Akira for calling you inferior. He was summoned to this world. You have to focus on destroying Ma Vuong, and there are fools who just play around. How Akira's life goes is up to you. No need for others to direct. The Glam dared to drag the captain's death. Saran Ra to sarcasm. He's even bragging. The moment the captain was killed, he used the camera, recorded Akira's anger flaring up as the Glam ordered his followers to arrest the princess, Amelia, and destroy any AI that gets in the way. He even started a war. Akira is hesitating to assassinate. The enemy comes to the door. The glam subordinates were equipped with magic labels. So I can see through the hidden. Some of Akira's stealthy and biting tricks was caught by the glam. The soldiers' bodies were equipped with heavy armor. With the ability to absorb damage, Akira calculated using magic ball photo, but because Amelia's here, can't. These guys are terrible. It also absorbs magic damage. How to fight like this? 36. Next to run is the upper book retain. The forest is afraid of nothing without burning wood. Thanks to the timely help of Lottie, with the ability to fly, cool. Akira and Amelia, to escape the encirclement of the reinforced soldiers, within inches. See the city from above. Amelia exclaimed that the scene was beautiful. Memories begin to flow back to Akira. It's all a picture of you, sweetheart. From birth, there's almost no AI in Akira's mind. 3 pictures, except for your family. It seems that Akira did see Amelia. He's a member of the family. From this moment, maybe Akira's life will turn a new page. Laddie says goodbye to the Akira team. Because you don't want to see people log out. In front of me, listen, to understand the problem. The future is about to bleed. Return to base. Akira tells a story about what happened to Koro. The Kier soldiers are strong. If you are solo, you can eat it, and it is difficult for the council. Based on the current situation, it's not possible to fight the glam face to face. Koro Cho or Akira is an assassin. You don't have your own way of doing it. Amelia immediately covered up the blame for Koro, because he said so. It's like he's leading Akira. Go down the path of crime. You don't want to put your foot in. With just one word, Koro kept Amelia quiet. The glam dared to publicly arrest Amelia. From now on, he's going crazy. Aimed at you more. Thanks to Akira being there this time. I won't be so lucky next time. Akira suddenly left. You want to be alone tonight. The scene goes to the glam guy. His subordinates report to him, tell him about the progress. The hunt for Princess Amelia. Fast one day, 2 days late to find out. Too slow. The glam wants results by noon tomorrow. Otherwise, the consequences are self-aware. Once delivered, Princess Amelia to the demons. He'll get rare materials. These warriors are more powerful than they are now. It will help him unite the world. The glam is quite wary. He ordered his men to increase their protection around the mansion. In the silent night, everyone fell asleep except Akira. Koro is right. If the glam is alive, Amelia will always be in danger. Not only that, but this guy is out. Insults the death of Captain Saran. Sorry, mom and sister. This time, Akira decided that the hand would dye the enemy's blood. While preparing weapons, Akira suddenly discovers a mysterious object. Remember, this is Captain Saran's relic that Deputy Jin give you the strange look in the world. First, it's called the Chu photo. Before being assassinated, the captain took this video and sent it to Akira. What kind of future does Captain Saran predict? I'm also in trouble, so I recorded it as a letter. However, this is not a secret. Captain Saran told Akira to investigate. Don't take revenge for him. Just be a killer. Hands are not covered in blood, and find your way back to your peaceful world. This guy is worth $8 of rice. Know that you are in danger, and still worried about my brother. I advise him not to take revenge. Let me go against your will. Before that, it's about being a normal person, to get back to your family. Akira wished she couldn't see this video. It's hard for you to make a decision. If you go now, the assassination was against the captain's will. This movie, except for villains, is about self-interest. Regardless of the trick. On the other hand, the AI thinks for others. It doesn't matter if you're in danger or not. If we don't go to hell, who will? To protect the lover from persistent pursuit. And also to avenge the captain. Akira decides to embark on the path of blood poisoning. But you still set a limit for yourself. It's not indiscriminate slaughter. Akira is about to assassinate when Amelia suddenly appears. Try to convince her to understand. Akira is a person with a kind heart. I don't want to kill people. Akira admits what Amelia says is true. But you have to apologize. You are I want to live an honest life. But who gives me honesty? I need honesty. After that, Akira took up a weapon and headed straight for the ant house. The wrong house is called Gam. This time Akira just wanted to go alone. You didn't even bring Zoro. At the place of the Gam, a series of guards suddenly fell in silence. It's predicted to be a stormy night. The weather is perfect for assassination. And so the familiar opening scene appears. The assassin was also commissioned to assassinate the glam. Let him meet the notorious silent killer. In the rumor, this guy is close at the royal family of the animal kingdom sent to assassinate. Akira is different now. The prey you've targeted, no one has the right to steal it. Any AI obstructs in the process of Akira's revenge. They are all considered enemies. This killer is also strong martial arts. It's quite diverse. However, these tricks are in front of Akira. It's no different than children's games. Next time out on duty, remember to watch the Zodiac first. What to do next time? Akira sends the assassin back to the motherland. It's like an extortion. The sound of thunder has drowned out the blood. It's almost impossible for AI to recognize anything unusual. One more knife and Akira gets revenge. Akira has finally completed the assassination mission. First, back to Amelia. The first thing you said to her was, I'm sorry 1,000 times. Amelia does not understand at Sao. Maybe it's because Akira didn't listen to advice before. That's what it is. At first, Akira thought that after killing himself, he would panic or regret something. But after dealing with Glam, then you don't feel anything. Akira's fears have become a reality. You're a cold-blooded killer. I knew this from the beginning. As for King Ritus, the captain is alive. Akira, I'm sorry, Amelia. You are no longer the brother of yesterday. A boy with a kind heart, that Amelia tried to protect, it's gone. Akira has become a cold-blooded killer. And can't go back. Baby, I love you so much. No matter what you become. They love each other all the way. They hate each other, relatives, as long as Akira chooses the path, no matter how dangerous it is. Amelia also agreed to accompany. There's a wife who understands this. Akira didn't know what to say other than to thank the author. Zoro surprised. Horizontal Chen. He said he will always be with the owner. Will Akira become a scary monster? Both Amelia and Zoro will never leave you. From now on, Akira has officially become a dark assassin. Decisive punishment. Leah got the news that the Glam had murdered her. Know who does it? In another development, Asahina Guy. Through intuitive skills, I also feel the big change. It's happening inside. Akira, it's a historic change. The group decided to ask directly when they met again. Akira, if you're alive. As promised before, Koro will lead Akira's group to the demon territory. The film closes with the image of a steady Akira, who accepted to bear all sins, and ready to use the blade of an assassin, to protect friends and get them all safely home.